Dear students, today we'll see the poem Father to His Son by Carl August Sandburg. First, we'll see about the author. Carl August Sandburg was an American poet, writer, and editor. He won 3 Pulitzer Prizes, 2 for his poetry and 1 for his biography of Abraham Lincoln. During his lifetime, Sandburg was widely regarded as major figure in contemporary literature, especially for volumes of his collected verse, including Chicago Poems, Cornhuskers, and Smoke and Steel. He enjoyed unrivaled appeal as a poet in his day, perhaps because the breadth of his experiences connected him with so many strands of American life, and at his death in 1967, President Lyndon B. Johnson observed that the Carl Sandburg was more than the voice of America, more than the poet of its strength and genius. He was America. In this poem, a father is thinking about the advice he wishes to impart to his son. A father tells his son, who is reaching manhood, to be strong and steely like a rock, to face storms and to overcome monotony. The poem is a kind of brief description of worldly wisdom given by a father to a son. Here, a father who has earned experience from the life wishes that his son should lead a life where he could have enough energy and stamina to grapple with the hurdles that come in the pathway of life. A father sees his son nearing manhood. What shall he tell that son? Life is hard. Be still, be a rock, and this might stand him for the storms and serve him for humdrum monotony, or humdrum boring routine. A father sees his son at the threshold of manhood. He encourages his son to explore and take risks in life because he believes that life is fun. He motivates him to be hard like a rock and a steel, and he believes life is hard. So he tells his son, who is reaching manhood, to be strong like steel and a rock, to face storms and to overcome monotony. Okay, next stanza. And guide him among sudden betrayals and tighten him for slack moments. Life is a soft loam. Be gentle, go easy, and this too might sow him. Brutes have been gentle where lashes fade. Slack moments slow down. Soft loam means fertile soil. Brutes, violent person. He it can also guide him sudden betrayals, that's falsehood. Betrayals, falsehood. It can also make him active in his slow progress. Life is a fertile soil. Life is a soft loam, that is fertile soil. We can make our life fruitful if we sow gentleness and take life as it comes. So we should sow gentleness. That will change the brutes to soft one. It would also guide when he gets cheated and alert him when he is lazy. The growth of a frail flower in a pot has sometimes shattered and split a rock. A tough will counts, so does desire. So does a rich, soft wanting. Without rich wanting, nothing arrives. At times, gentleness overtakes harshness. Gentleness overtakes harshness. Harsh people can be calmed by gentleness, whereas a wife will fail to do so. The growth of a tender flower, that is frail flower, weak flower, the growth of tender flower can split a rock. Frail flower can split a rock. Let's break a rock. One should have a strong willpower. That is more important in life. One should have a deep desire and strong will to achieve success. If we want to achieve success, we should have strong desire. Without wealth, nothing come to us. To get things done, we need money. To get things, we need money, but the greed of money is not good. Tell him too much money has killed men and left them dead years before burial. The quest of lucre beyond a few easy needs has twisted good enough men sometimes into dry, thwarted worms. But the greed for money, too much money, greed for money has left men dead before they really die. Before they really die. Good men also have fallen prey in search of easy money. So, greedy for much money is not a good thing. Too much money has killed men who lived dead years before their burial. So, the money has left men before they really die, so we should be careful. Tell him time as a stuff can be wasted. Tell him to be a fool ever so often and to have no shame over having been a fool, yet learning something out of every folly, hoping to repeat none of the cheap follies. Time for leisure, that is tough. Time for leisure is not a waste. When you seek knowledge, never feel ashamed to be called a fool for not knowing things. We shouldn't feel ashamed to be called as a fool for not knowing things. At the same time, learn from your mistakes. Folly means mistake. We should learn from your mistake and never repeat what mistakes you have done, cheap follies. Okay? At the same time, learn from your mistakes and never repeat the cheap mistakes you have done. That is, time for leisure is not a waste. If you don't know any things, don't feel or ashamed. Feel ashamed on you, because it is a learning experience for you. Okay, at the same time, learn from your mistakes and never repeat the cheap mistakes again. Thus, arriving at intimate understanding of a world numbering many fools, tell him to be alone often and get at himself, and above all tell himself no lies about himself, whatever the white lies and protective friends. By never repeating his mistakes, he comes to have a close understanding of the world around him with the number of fools. and you should do self-analyze. Be alone sometimes to improve yourself. Be alone often to improve yourself and to take decisions. Decisions should be taken in silent rooms only. Don't hesitate to accept your shortcomings. Avoid telling lies. To protect self against other people. Don't say lies to protect you from the foolish people. He should be always be honest and move forward. He may use against other people. Tell him solitude is creative. Solitude is creative if he is strong. And the final decisions are made in silent rooms. Tell him to different from other people if it comes natural and easy being different. If he is strong, loneliness helps him to be creative. The final decision or should be taken in silent rooms. He should be different from other people. He should be different from other people. He should not be one among the people. It should be unique and different, if that is what makes him happy. So be different, be silent, be lonely. Okay, then let him have lazy days seeking his deeper motives. Let him seek deep for where he is born natural. Then he may understand Shakespeare and the Wright brothers, Pasteur, Paulo, Michael Faraday, and free imagination. The son, he may need lazy days to find his inborn abilities and to seek what he is born for. Then he will understand how the works of Shakespeare, Wright brothers, Pasteur, Paulo, and Michael Faraday, and free imaginations brought changes into the world which dislikes changes. Bringing changes into the world, resenting change, he will be lonely enough to have time for the work he knows as his one. During such resentment, that is disliking, let him know that it is time for him to be on his own and work to achieve like others to change the world. So this poem is a brief father to his son. Is a brief description of worldly wisdom given by father to a son. Here, a father who yearned experience from the life wishes that his son should lead a life where he could have enough energy. A vigilant father is always careful of the career concerns, future settlements, and familial responsibility towards his son. He wants that his son should achieve whatever he could not achieve in his lifetime. This poem, a father tells his son who is reaching manhood to be strong and steely, rock, to face storms and to overcome monotony. It would also guide when he gets cheated and alert him when he is lazy. He advises that life is a fertile soil. One should be gentle and go easy. Rude people and the violent people become gentle only when rudeness fails to achieve anything. Even the growth of a thin flower can break a rock. A strong will matters a lot. Need and ambition or a must in life without which nothing comes. Too much money has killed men who lived dead years before their burial. Time is too precious to be wasted. Don't bother about the waste of time. Only fools waste time. Those who continue to be fools are shameless when they don't learn from the repeated mistakes. So, don't repeat the mistakes again and again. Loneliness is a creative for a strong mind. Final and great decisions are made in silent rooms. So, it is good to be different from others. If it is natural and easy to be different, then when imaginations are set free, he can bring changes into a world that hates changes. He will be lonely to have plenty of time to work on what he knows as his own field and excel. So it's a nice advice to a son. So if you like this poem, give a like, share to his friends and subscribe. Okay, thank you.